Good morning. We all know that staying hydrated is key to good health, but it's especially important for our kids and especially during the summer months. A good rule of thumb for how much water your kids should be drinking is to take your child's weight in pounds, divide it by 2, and then that's how many ounces of water that person needs a day. And that works for kids and adults. Let's go through some of the things that you can hydrate with, because anything that has fluid can count as water, but not everything is created equal. So kids like soft drinks. Soft drinks have fluid in them. They do have water in them, but they also have a lot of sugar and a lot of sodium. Sodium is kind of dehydrating. Sugar is kind of dehydrating as well. So soft drinks are not a great choice for hydration. And then the next thing kids like, juice. You think, well, juice comes from fruit, so it must be healthy, right? Juice does contain vitamins and minerals, and it's not completely bad for you, but it's not a great choice for hydration because a lot of the juices we get at the store have loads of added sugar in them. And if you want your kids to have fruit for the vitamins and the minerals and the fiber, you're better off just having them eat a whole piece of fruit and hydrating with something else. And then there's sports drinks. Sports drinks are made for hydration, and that's great. They have electrolytes in them for endurance athletes who lose a lot of electrolytes because they are exercising for long periods of time and they're sweating a lot. If you have a child who is involved in team sports this summer and they're out in the heat and they're practicing or competing for long periods of time, a sports drink might be a good choice for them at those moments. If your kid is not really involved in endurance sports and they're just outside playing, a sports drink's probably going to be overkill. And we have to remember sports drinks also have added sugar in them and they are kind of expensive. Your best bet for hydrating your kids and yourself is just plain old water. Water is economical, it's easy to come by, and it's really, really good for your body. Some kids though, and some adults, don't really like the taste of plain water. And for that reason, I like to make my kids infused waters. And to do an infused water is really, really simple. There's no measuring, there's no counting. You just pick 2 flavors you like, put them together, and put them in the pitcher. So today I've got strawberry and basil. I like to pick a fruit and an herb. And I'm just going to cut my strawberries here. I'm not gonna do a very small slice. I'm just going to quarter them, because if you make it too small, they're going to break down pretty quickly in the water, and we don't want that. We want them to stay intact so that we don't have a bunch of little strawberry bits floating around. And I've got my strawberries cut up. I'm going to take a muddler, and I'm just going to sort of muddle my basil here. This will help release the oils in the herbs so that it transfers to the water a little quicker. This step is not 100% necessary. If you don't have a muddler, you could use the end of a wooden spoon, or you could just skip it and skip this step entirely. I'm going to put my basil in here with my strawberry, and then I'm going to fill the whole thing up with water. Now I'll put this in my fridge and I'll let it sit for 2 to 4 hours, and that'll give enough time for the flavors to really transfer into the water. And my kids will drink this in just a few hours. You can do this every day and have your kids drink the pitcher every day, and they're going to be well on their way to being hydrated. Some other flavor combinations that you could try that my kids really like are raspberries and mint, blueberries and lemon, or you could do a whole citrus thing and do lemons and limes. Any kind of flavor combination you like with fruits together or fruits and herbs together is going to go really great. The herbs are plentiful right now. It's the right season for them, and they make everything taste really fresh and summery. So I hope you'll make some infused waters for your kids at home, and I really hope they like them.